What's up everyone, this is GM, and today I got another product for you. This is Wuji's Bluetooth speaker with fabric design. This speaker has bass boost with a wide frequency response, Bluetooth 4.2 technology with a range of about 30 feet or 10 meters. It has a fabric design with a phone holder on top. It has 6 to 8 hours of power life, and it's 4 watts. So in the box, I'm going to go ahead and grab the stuff so we got the aux cord, the charging cable, which is just a standard micro USB to USB. Of course, we've got the speaker itself, and then it also comes with a thank you card, which is always nice to receive. As for the instructions, it is on the back of the box, not in its own manual. So yeah, that's kind of nice personally. I prefer it to be on the box because I usually end up not being able to find the instruction manuals since they're usually so small. But anyways, so I actually went ahead and got all 4 colors that were on Amazon at the time. I ordered one first because, you know, obviously test out, and I actually really liked it, and I liked how the different color schemes they had for these 4 speakers. So here we got all 4 of them. So on the left we've got the gray, white, and also the reason I got it was so I could kind of talk about how I think they look compared to what it looks like on their Amazon page. So on the left here we have gray, white. I felt the gray here, it looks a little bit lighter than it really is, but it's, personally, I think this gray fabric looks a little bit darker in person than it does on the Amazon page. This, I guess this is going to be gray, black, gray, gray. This one looks pretty much exactly as it did on its Amazon page. The red, white, I felt the red looks a little bit darker in person, which I actually preferred over to the brighter version it looked like on Amazon. Of course, like I said in this video, it looks a little bit brighter than it really is. That also is because I'm using lighting, so it's a little easier to see. Then we've got the gold on gold. I actually really like the look of the gold on gold. It matches pretty well with the picture on Amazon. They all have the exact same look, as in like layout for everything. And the phone stand is on top. I'll go ahead and move one of these out of the way real quick. So this is the phone stand. It can hold a phone about ½ an inch wide, maybe a little under ½ an inch. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and go over some of how it works. I'm going to go ahead and move these 3 out of the way. Alright, so here we got the gray gray. I went ahead and, as it's already turned on, you can probably see the blue's already blinking. And it's already paired to my phone. So when you turn it on, let's start with that. You go to the back right here, and it's pretty much just a standard on-off switch. And then it has a charging point right there, which is micro USB to USB. And then I believe that's the mic down here. And then this is just a USB TF card slot and aux port. So yeah, that's all of that. And now I'm just going to go ahead and play something for you real quick. So let me pull up a song. As I do that, I'm going to go ahead and mention that in order to switch the switch modes, it has a little mode button down here. You would press it to switch the modes, and it can actually play radio as well. So you just press the mode to play the radio. Then what you would do is you hold down the play pause button, and it'll start searching for stations until it finds one that pretty much it looks for the ones that actually have a decent enough signal. Then once it finds it, what you want to do is you want to press the play pause again, and it'll stop at that station. I would do it, but unfortunately it is a little bit it's a little bit weird doing it on video, as I found, but yeah. So I'm going to go and start playing a song now. So this right here is at full volume on the speaker, I believe. Let's see.
It's been 24 hours, I need more hours.
So yeah, quick note, when you do have the volume maxed out, so you put up the volume by holding down the plus, put it down by holding down the minus. Once it reaches the max, it does make that little beep sound so you know. And for me, the volume buttons on the speaker are separate from on my phone, so I'm going to go and put it on half on my phone and maxed out on the speaker itself. So I'll go and start playing it. And of course the camera will adjust to the volume of the music. So unfortunately my camera will, adjust to the volume, so you can't really tell if it's getting louder. But I'm going to go ahead and max it out, because that's how you can tell if there's really any distortion. So I already have it maxed out here, and I'm going to press play.
We spent the late nights making things right between us.
Alright, so, in the description of the product, it does say it is distortion free. I felt like there might have been a tiny bit of distortion, but I think that more has to do with the fact that I'm playing this inside of a small room. Whenever I do it outside, you can't really tell that there's any distortion, so I'm guessing there really isn't any distortion. It has more to do with the fact that I'm indoors. Also, it might also, I do have on my phone the ability to change certain things like the bass and everything. So I do have a lot of like the bass maxed out and everything, so that might be a factor in how it sounds right now as well. However, I will say it gets very, very loud. Perfect for outdoors. Usually you wouldn't think a 4-watt speaker would be good enough, but this one really does pack a punch. Loud enough, especially if you're working outside. Let's say you're working on your car or something. This would be good to have around. And then since it does play from the radio as well, that's nice. So if you go camping or something or hiking, always nice to have a small speaker like this. Nice thing about the stand on top though is that let's say you're watching a YouTube video or something on your phone and you want to use a speaker so you can hear it a little bit better. You can put your phone here as a stand and watch it while it's playing the volume a little bit louder. That's always nice. I've never seen this in another speaker that I've ever bought at least. And then let's say that if you did what I did and you bought 2 different ones because you liked it so much. Well, let's say you want to play music through both of them though at the same time. That is possible with pretty much any Bluetooth speaker, and how you do it, you need this little device, which I have a video made for that, which I'll put in the comments below. I'll have it pinned so you can find it and watch a video on how pretty much you can play music through 2 Bluetooth devices at once. There are various versions of it. It's a transmitter receiver 2-in-1. And I have a review video for it. Like I said, I'll put it in the comments below, so that way you can check it out. But yeah, these speakers are really nice. Definitely would recommend for especially outdoor use. Indoor works too, since they are very loud. They can get very loud, but you can also hear very good quality when you have it down low in a small room like what I'm in right now. So it does work well overall. Nice button designs. Doesn't feel cheap. Looks really nice. Fabric design is always a plus. Fabric design gives it a little bit better quality look to it, in my opinion. Alright everyone, that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe. The link to this product is in the description below. If you have any questions, leave a comment below or tweet me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for joining me.